Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
We all say when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag.
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Oh, you follow me, she looking so simple. I'm a woman, so good. Maybe not tomato, just you. She too simple, she too humble. Mata no amo manas. Oh, yeah, dance for papa. Dance. Anytime she walk out for rodeo.
She's the beat of Adama. Her name is T. Yeah, she doesn't want to join. That's why I welcome you to the first edition of Sports Cruise live from 98.3 of Rwanda on Saturday. The captain of the side, talking about the truth, Ekong has now come out to say that the boys are ready, to get the job done, and found that FIFA has now approved at the Free State Stadium for that clash right there in Блоефond. But today is the fact that Tottenham's chairman, talking about Daniel Levy, has now decided to step down after 25 wicket World Cup hopes with a 10-wicket defeat. And for handball, Nigeria 18 coach, I beg your pardon, said to take place later this month, and the Flying Eagles of Nigeria will definitely be participating. Is Adetomo Banjo Oluwasegun, otherwise known as Agbetomi, and of course as well that C쏘ᴏᴏ is live in the studio, as well as an intern as well. So we'll also talk about the transfer window that also closed on Monday. Who has enough power? Who has more power? Is it the club or the player? If it's the club that did not want the player, then how has it gone so far for you?
Big day, traffic filled day, no doubt about that. I came to the congratulations to my friend. His wife gave birth early today, and then we have a new member of the clan, a bouncing baby Saturday morning.
Okay,
I had a goddaughter all the way from the UK. Now I have another god. Yeah, I'm not a good person.
No, you're a good person.
I'm not a good. So the concept of being good is very relative. That's why people will come up. Some people will say, man, this guy is a very good guy. Maybe there's a first impression. Yeah. And some people will say, Baba is a very bad guy. Maybe they met you doing something bad only once. There's nothing C wants to do for Victor Boniface like this. That Boniface will see. I respond to the vibe you give me. Yeah. If you give me a very good vibe, I play it to you on that card. If you give me a pretty bad vibe, I also find a way to about 4 years. We've just been hoping that things will get better and all of that. Good enough, we have a bounce.
So yesterday we had world number one Yannick Sinner also defeating his fellow Italian ᴜᴜᴜ Djokovic. We are definitely prepared for what will definitely happen by the week, because we have to pay some bills, and when we come back we also open the phone lines for you guys to join.
EFM, the sound of Lagos.
Fan, my village people don't come again. Oh, this one with your body hot, so you don't do test. Yes, seriously, they knock down malaria. Oya, see am, take am. David, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody say thanks, Luther.
Never left, and this time they made a return with the Rasta man.
Yeah, man, this is the show where bring the vibes for real. Yeah, where me I say sports banter on Mainland FM.
Tuesday nights just got louder, more fire, more gist, more banter. We serve the hottest gist and the most interesting debates.
Of course, the tallest guy, Erling Haaland, up front.
My baby boy. From football fields
De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, pass
to every sporting stage around the world, we cover it all.
Don't forget to join Punja, Dumebi and Febebe every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. on Sports Banter, only on Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't miss it.
This is Sports Banter on Mainland 98.3 FM, where sports meets.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Don't let low airtime block your romance. Buy a new MTN SIM to enjoy 2,100 naira in airtime for 2 months. And with MTN Better Gist, you'll get 3 text PG to 312. T's and C's apply.
Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Shenzhen. And discover new trade hubs. Relax in comfort on board with our world-class hospitality. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment that fits around your business schedule. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Make you make the right choice with Kezatem. If malaria, wato. With Kezatem, if malaria, wato.
Kezatem, a combination of Artemether and lumefantrine. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your medical doctor. Kezatem, your right choice for malaria treatment. More for further inquiries.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos.
Mainland FM.
I like it. Radio Sports Cruise from 6 to 7 p.m. every weekday, only on 98.3 Mainland FM. Sports Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 90.
Today, all I'm a killer for more. We can't stop, we can't wait. Somebody must back the old core. Owe you money, make you pardon. I don't enjoy my life before they bury me. Oh man, for yourself, let me carry my. If you know you are high, you're the choosing one.
It's live for Mina 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. And because today is Thursday, of course, you know our tradition every day on this radio. And that one is titled Alonini. And of course, we just have to send a shout out as well to the US Open, currently going strong as well at the last Grand Slam of the year. And yes, over via 2 sets. The first set, I went to Naomi Osaka 6-4, and the second set as well, I was also more or less the same thing, 7-3 victory for Naomi Osaka to also make a passage into the semi-finals. And yesterday as well, there was also a clash between two Italians. Seeing of Lorenzo Musetti to also progress to the semi-finals of the US Open. The first set ended 6-1 in favor of Sinner. The second set was 6-4, and the third set was 6-2. As I said, that was yesterday. We had Alex de Minaur in the men's singles quarterfinals. Being beaten rather by Felix Auger, that's of Canada, and Felix is now set to face off against Jannik Sinner in the semi-finals. Amanda Anisimova, world number 8, would also book a place in the quarter semi-finals rather of the women's singles at the ongoing US Open. And world number 1, don't forget, Aryna Sabalenka, progressed to the semi-finals after Marketa Vondrousova, out to upfit. Despite a raucous home crowd, Taylor Fritz is a one that won 6-3, 7-5, 6-3 as well. Women's singles semi-finals, Aryna Sabalenka, world number 1 up against Jessica Pegula as well. Talking about world number 4 by 12 a.m. Single semi-final, late night kickoff in that one. But also quickly talk about the US Open as it stands. Novak Djokovic up against unfortunately Novak Djokovic had to opt out of that game due to his injuries and all of that. And at this point in time, it looks like Novak Djokovic is still going for that elusive 25th.
Actually, for an athlete that has spent the longest time ever being the world number 1. And someone that has survived different generation of man that played in the past, he's played in the present, and then it looks like he will still be part of the future because it doesn't look like he's ready to go away anytime soon. But it's tough again when you look at it's difficult for the people. I think maybe Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday last week, he's my post. I'm always like, I'm a huge fan of Rafael Nadal, so it's impossible for me not to like Carlos Alcaraz. I think just that it could be a bigger deal because he's not looking like it looks like the gap between his and on court, maybe on clay rather, but on hard court or grass, it could stretch a matter of time before he sit on that world number 1 throne. And
world number 1.
It's tough. I'm looking forward to the game. I don't. Djokovic gets into whoever beats him causes an upset. But this time around, Novak Djokovic winning this game is going to be the upset. Apart from even being he's embraced that big stage. He has shown the world that I'm not scared of taking on anybody. Bring it on. Yeah. You could see how Calaca wanted to prove a point by beating him. Because few weeks before that, he lost.
Australian is the first Grand Slam. The second is Roland Garros.
Okay, the Australian Open is where?
It's first.
Is where?
Melbourne.
Where's Melbourne? Okay, Melbourne, Australia. Okay, Wimbledon. Okay.
So is the
he had to withdraw.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Yannick Sinner. But this time, I know both of them are targeting each other. And a lot of them can navigate their ways across their groupings. Then we just sit back and enjoy.
I think Yannick Sinner has an easy draw.
See, the group he was playing, maybe in the Champions League.
If there's anything like easy sport, it happened at the FIFA Club World Cup for Chelsea.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, easy draw. Playing against Flamengo, playing against Fluminense, playing against
It's an easy draw.
Yeah. No.
It would have been an easy draw. So why didn't those clubs go to the Club World Cup? You don't have shame. You don't one shame like this. You don't have.
How is he a club champion of Italy?
The champions of France was there.
The champion of Italy.
The champions of France was there.
France is
the champion of Germany not there. Are you joking right now? So Yannick Sinner. But I'm not sure if Yannick Sinner has that love, that praise Calacaras. Probably because
he's a cult hero.
Yeah, probably because he's been at that top level, beating everybody. He looks like but a lot of people seem to like in that particular order, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. A lot of people look at Novak Djokovic as someone that is from the Tennis Players Association. Exactly. He wanted to form his own association.
His issues at the Olympics.
Exactly, his issue at the Olympics. Even the COVID. But you look at how people embrace Roger Federer. Like he can almost and Yannick Sinner.
People already 38 years old. He's also going for that 25th Grand Slam. Nobody has won that 25th Grand Slam.
It doesn't take anything away from his greatness. See, let's be sincere with ourselves. Novak Djokovic is the greatest tennis player of all time.
Whether I breaks it or not.
Whether in terms of my own preference.
Okay.
But in terms of what we have on ground.
Trophies.
Nobody can take it away from Novak Djokovic. He's the God's record. He's won the Olympics. He's won all of the slams over. He's beaten all of his rivals over and over again.
All of the Grand Slams.
The highest amount of wins. Yeah. He has done everything. So even if you don't of some of these people.
Okay.
At the start of their whole career, they want to get up there. At the peak of it, Hurricane did not sign for Man City. Before they now use the same £100 million to go and sign Jack Grealish from Aston Villa. I felt, for me, it's about results. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
You can score what you have scored, but that trophy, nobody can take it away from you. That's why somebody told, and I would defend it that. So it's now recognition. Highest goal scorer in their history, this and that. He didn't put any trophy on the table. But C쏘ᴜᴜ left with an European title, not even conference, not even
the winning captain of the UEFA Europa
League. He lifted that
the trophy.
Even Daniel Levy is living now.
Exactly. So
because they are delivered. Okay, in case they even break all of my records. But you see this Margaret Court hold. I want to be a step higher than Margaret Court, which is the standard. And that was 2-3 years old when she won her first Grand Slam. And then she had to leave until today. You cannot take anything away from him. Her sister, Venus Williams,
as well, that was the first round.
But guess what?
Yeah.
She had won 14 Grand Slam doubles already. Nobody comes close.
And 7 Grand Slam.
Looking for legacies, like, okay, what can I keep to cement my name forever? John is GOAT of tennis.
All right, talking about legacies and after 25 years in charge, and this is as a result of Tottenham wanting to bring in some form of new. And Levy will be definitely remembered in the English Premier League as one chairman that doesn't take nonsense. I remember him sacking a certain manager that's even now been sacked now just few days to the FA Cup final, where Tottenham eventually won their first trophy in over.
You may think he's an inconsiderate businessman.
Yeah, he's a businessman.
He has supervised the evolution of the club. from where they were to White Hart Lane, and use it for rugby.
Everything.
You can use
American
it for Concility
a documentary
Arena.
on the new Tottenham Sports Stadium.
And then the rugby pitch. Boxing fight had gone on at the Tottenham, removed the entire grass, and I think apart from the Wembley being the national as in UK. So for you to leave them on, man, Tottenham Hotspur have the selling money for Madrid as well. They've also given us super before they signed what's that striker that had this bad injury from Ryan Shawcross tackle against Stoke. I'll try and remember his name. He's a striker. I remember his name.
Yeah, I'm even trying to remember now.
He wasn't the one they wanted to go and sign.
That's us now.
Yes. It was actually Modric they wanted. It was a little Mozart somewhere. People didn't see him coming. He got Tottenham Hotspur and he became something else. And then he went to Madrid. He became a legend. So Tottenham had given Robbie Keane as well. Maybe not the biggest of players also, but I think Tottenham had been up there. Maybe they will have. Sometimes when people talk about not London rivals to Arsenal, I think it's just a city rivalry. It's not a rivalry. The midfielder they wanted to go and sign, and the scouts went to scout Luka Modric, but they felt like it was too small for a midfielder. So they eventually got Eduardo da Silva, and then Tottenham eventually as well. And Mauricio Pochettino. I mean, come on, man.
Pochettino era.
Yeah, quite a lot of managers. 25 years if that won the European trophy and they got relegated.
They got relegated from Premier League.
Because they finished just a sport. It's a don't leave me movement. So, exactly. Just give it to me. I think that's exactly what Daniel Levy did. And no matter what Tottenham would go on to win eventually, his era, his record, his evolution, his development of the side, making them massive one. And the fact that he also, I think his departure would herald a period of so many things. Thomas Frank coming to Tottenham was against Burnley. Solid win 3-0. Second game was at Etihad Stadium against Man City 2-0. They got humbled at home by Palmer. Ghana drew Chad today.
And to us
only a draw. Now they at home in Kumasi against the only hope we have. Super Eagles have a chance. It's hope that we have.
Before we talk about Super Eagles of Nigeria, let's quickly talk about some cricket stories. The female Yellow Greens are talking about today and thereby ending their hopes of advancing in Namibia. Batting first, Nigeria posted a total of 90 runs all out in 19.5 overs before they were chased down in the second innings. And too difficult to handle. Before we also leave Nigerian stories month, talking about September, talking about Aḻy Jabso has now said of the tournament alongside the likes of Colombia 2025 on the 20 AFCON in Egypt, where they picked up the ticket.
Days on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never.
We're here now. We're waiting for the last few players to arrive very shortly. Looking forward to having a full house for training tonight. To encourage us to be there in the stadium on Saturday, to be praying for us, everyone else. Yeah, we're going to be focused on preparation because I think that's the thing that's going to give us confidence for the game on Saturday. Benjamin is a humble, hard-working, very talented defender. I think we were all really. I think a big credit to him. I know how hard he's worked. Also a big credit to my teammate Moses Simon for giving him the opportunity and bringing him to his academy before he came to Brentford. So it's things that we love to see. We have a free goal who has helped him give the opportunity to play professional football and be a Super Eagle. So it's an amazing story, and I'm looking forward.
All right, guys, welcome back to the show. 42 minutes gone past 6 p.m. This is still Sports Cruise live from mainland night of the show. Yes, all three players are in training session. Not until I found somebody that looked like Andre Onana, and I was like, oh wow, is this Ancon goalkeeper that was also invited, to prosecute the games against Rwanda as well as South Africa. I'm talking about South Africa as well. FIFA also decided, right there in Bloemfontein, to host the game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria as well, or should I say the Amavubi of Rwanda to declare. Well, very quickly as well, very quickly, we heard about what the captain of the side. You are here to score goals as well. Points as it stands against a Rwanda national team that we are training by 1 point. Do you expect us to win this game, and is it possible for us to get that maximum 6 points?
Nigeria generally, and it's tough, to take in a lot of things, especially when you are getting a lot of L's. I don't understand how much a win on Saturday will. We reach out to our players of fortunately toast them and we beg them, and then they choose to come here. It's okay, but at least they come. But sometimes I think what is maybe missing in the Nigerian football, the Super Eagles is the fact that about this conversation, I think I've also talked about it on this show, that I've had the opportunity to be a footballer, but I've never really wanted to be a footballer. But I wanted to do this conversation around talking football, maybe as a coach or as a technical this or as a media officer. That had always been the thing for. But as a kid, I grew up in Sᴘᴏʀᴜ, spend the early days of my life in and out of the national stadium, whether under 17, in fact, even future Eagles under 15, under 17, under 20, Olympic, the dream team. Bro, it's 25 of you have the opportunity of making over 200 million people happy, at least for that one night. Musa contest for president the following day. He will win unopposed.
Definitely. I agree with you.
Nigerians were awake late into the night. I was in County View Centers upside down. It was a night. It was a late match.
Yeah.
So maybe some of these players that didn't grow up in Nigeria don't understand what it means to play for Nigeria. Maybe that nothing happened.
Sagging their
people have had attacks because Nigeria lose matches.
Or Nigeria even playing.
You don't understand. People die at viewing centers because Nigeria lose matches. You don't understand.
Yeah.
At the age of 22, maybe they will have understood what it means. Or perhaps they don't know what it means to play in a stadium in Lagos. Where if you play nonsense, the home team will start to echo of the fact that we must not lose this match. Say we must win it. So maybe that's what we are missing. Maybe that's why we are on this spot.
So very exactly as well, some form of interesting starts and maybe disturbing. Almost exactly like 10 months away from
September,
now.
my friend.
And we are yet to win a game at our home stadium, the Sᴘᴏʀᴛ Stadium, the only stadium that is capable of hosting international or FIFA games. But Okoyemi against Sᴘᴏʀᴛ, who is the current African Player of the Year, Samuel Chukwueze, who also got a goal in the last game against Zimbabwe. Cyril Desert is also back into the team. Other players as well.
Megan, why are you laughing?
See, because we are meant to be taking or beating Rwanda like 5 goals to nil. On a normal day.
I can never be Zimbabwe at all. This whole concept of there are no minnows in world football. I disagree with you. Yes, there are countries that they're also picking up, that are coming through the ranks, because they are using that to send a signal to other country like we did not come to play. Don't play. We didn't come to joke here. And that mean of 3 points.
As far as it's 3 points.
You know that Chelsea Barcelona Champions League, that ᴅᴏᴏ free efficiency, that the ball did not cross the line on goal from Rwanda. I don't care.
Do you want the Super? Don't think 3 points is more important.
Go and ask you. They have 90 to 10 ball possession. They've not. Nobody cares about stats. Nobody cares about ball possession.
This now brings me back to that discussion, Okoyemi. A couple of months. I mean, you are part of those people that say,
a few years ago, have you studied?
So putting that aside, Okoyemi, when Ġenerosho was the manager, we all say no. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, no, they are not playing well. They are not in a Gavon. Who were responsible for the
player coming from? People want to watch the Super Eagles play, and they want to look at the days of our wingers, headmaster, Finidi George, the speed. I think we're in a situation where we just want to qualify first or win first. So sometimes when you are in this 4-4-2 that will get to the goals, play the 4-4-2. So maybe when you are now getting to like maybe 65th minute of the game, you are I love that moment in the stadium. It comes with all of ball. At the moment, the priority of the Super Eagles. Even when you go to AFCON in December, the professional honor, and they will be saying they should give them $100,000 for coming second, like we did in the Ivory Coast. We can't do
3-0, and you can also comment. We have a message on Facebook. This person says, the winner of the US Open tournament. Good evening, Agbatomi. Make no mistake, I'm a Ghana since 1974, and I know Arsenal won European Cup before Spurs in 90s. Thank you so much. Adeni wins Rwanda and South Africa. I hope and believe we will win by the grace of Agbatomi. They talk about tennis. They mentioned Chelsea. How we take relate? Your cup done the full. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see if you can pick 1 or 2 calls. 036,000. You're welcome.
I don't know. There's one time like this, you say you are collecting money from one player. Please, even if you are going to fight, even if you are going to give us blow food, all we want to hear is.
My man, what's up, man?
Baba Fana, Ejimophone, how you be that?
I did not go to work up. So that they would go home and obviously we win this first open. But
looking for this one grand slam to make him the greatest ever. So
That calls in out 36,000 Good evening. Welcome to the show. Oh, please help us turn on the volume of your radio, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're welcome.
Sorry, John. I'm sorry. First seed and second seed, they will make sure they are on different ports. They will not meet until final.
Yeah.
So there's no way they will meet.
Is out.
No, yeah, she's out now. So that's it. So they will never meet. People like that, they'll be on opposite ports.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm tipping Yᴏᴜᴜ and them.
It's not gone, my guy. He's not gone.
Oh, God, you can't be this one cannot be beside the 3-point deduction until after the match.
Okay.
That's what they have said.
Okay.
Most Nigeria forget. We cannot win South Africa.
Hello? Oh, we missed that one. Please try to call us back. You have another call on the show. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Make you dey the stadium tomorrow so that I go motivate this guy.
I dey Lagos now. I
playing Saturday.
Now you know.
Where else?
Okay.
I be on a guest stadium for Lagos. Where between the Super Eagles of Nigeria as well as the Amavu will be of Rwanda. It says good evening to Yagbatomi as well.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Access now.
Thank God.
I want to speak about. Are you getting it? I don't expect those guys to play anything. What did Alæ West did? You saw the man crying. He made a statement. He said that he will be the last person that will allow any of those boys to die for.
Thank you.
If they are playing and they sustain injury, who will care for them?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If you know they are sick,
at the moment. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, on Saturday is going to be the Super Eagles of Nigeria up against the Amavu of Rwanda, and let's just hope Bafana of South Africa next week Tuesday. God willing, Wednesday. See you guys tomorrow. And up next is ⴏ Waves.